My project type is a research proposal, and my guiding research question is, how does the implementation of a classroom-based exercise intervention impact high school students' work completion? The context of this study would occur during regular school hours at a high school in the general education English classroom, so not remedial, honors, or advanced placement English, but regular English, 9th through 12th grade. And the intervention would be one that has an established or existing procedure that's been found to be feasible in the school settings. And then participants would be high school students who are enrolled in regular English courses in 9th through 12th grade. Motivation-wise, because schools use work completion as a way to measure performance in a lot of ways, work completion is a performance measurement, I guess. So one way motivation is conceptualized or measured is through performance. In other words, one of the stones of motivation is performance-related, or the amount of something that is performed or done in the classroom that can be materialized in the form of work completion. So therefore, my study would be operationalizing student motivation in terms of work completion in the English classroom. For the method, I would do passive consent for each parent and guardian of students in English classes, and then I would obtain permission from the English teachers to be randomly assigned to either an intervention or control group. Ideally, there would be a relatively equal number of students across the intervention and control groups. And then at 3 points throughout the semester, I was thinking 2 raters, like myself and somebody else, for the purposes of reliability, would simultaneously observe an English classroom in the intervention condition just to track the fidelity maintenance. And then student work completion in both the intervention and control condition would be reported by teachers at the end of each class period or day for all students as a percentage. And that would be based on actual amount of work completed, not the perceived amount. And I mean that as in, if there's no physical work turned in that day, then there's not data recorded for students in that class that day. So for example, if students turn in a 4-item worksheet and a 6-item homework assignment, then teachers would report the percentage of items students completed out of 10 items. So at the end of each week, each student's average percentage of work completed could be calculated and recorded to track individual and classroom-wide progress. Obviously, there's still a lot of kinks to work out, and there's lots that needs refining. One big one is the exact classroom-based exercise intervention that I want to use in my proposal, and how my initial ideas for measurement can be improved. So I'm really excited to hear your guys' feedback and see how this evolves over the semester.